Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with an episode of Shelter War. I have an event to cover just like I do every time I do a video. Today we're going to cover the event, the Independence Day event. I'm going to announce the next giveaway, the giveaway for July, 1,000 bicoins coming to each of 5 separate winners, and I'm going to talk about my squad and a couple changes I've been making here. So first things, before I do that, as you can see, the video is a little bit, when the screen's a little bit messed up, we got a big black bar on there. I'm using a different setup. I tried to use my BlueStacks again. I made some tweaks to the emulator and it was working much better. All the rest of the games are much smoother. They did an update. It's way better. It's fantastic. It's running wonderfully. So I thought I was going to give it a shot here for Shelter War, and I did see just today Shelter War released another version of the software as well. That was supposed to make things easier on lower memory systems. So I expected everything to run fantastically. I was doing a couple testing things right before this video started and it failed. Again, it locked up. So I'm not even going to have that problem throughout this video. So this is streaming from my phone. So obviously I don't have the visual set up very good. I got a big black bar on the bottom, which is kind of ugly, so I do apologize for that. The next video, I think, if things don't change, I'll just get my setup completely changed so we can stream from my phone. It'll run smoother. Obviously the graphics aren't quite as good. I'm going to be staring down on my screen, which is kind of annoying, but other than that, you know, it should be adequate enough until we can come up with a better system, because obviously this is a bit clunky. All right, so what should we talk about first? The event. I'm going to talk about the giveaway first, I guess, because people are going to be here for that. And the event, I'm going to cover the event. I haven't done anything yet, so I have a bunch of rewards to collect, and it's going to take a while. So make sure we do the giveaways right here near the beginning. Before I get too far into there, just a quick shout out to all those people who are supporting the channel. You can see their names down below in the ticker. Keith Giles, Loco, and South Bronx are the ones who've been supporting the most frequently, and you can see their details down below. So thank you all for all of your support, very much appreciated. If that's something you're interested in, you can check that out on the Discord server. You can actually, not on the Discord server, you can join the Discord server if you want, but you can check out the details in the description of this video and down below in the ticker. So buy me a coffee is the way a lot of it's going, and there's also options on YouTube for monthly memberships. So thank you to everybody who is supporting the channel. And again, shout out to the Discord server if that's something you're interested in. I know most people are on the official Discord server, which I believe I have linked down below in the description as well. But I have another version of my own coverage of this game as well. So we'll get some discussions going there, not a lot. Trying to get more going, but for the time being, it's been a little bit quiet. So if that's something you're interested in and want to start getting conversations going, I would appreciate it, and others would as well. All right, so what do we have here for the event? Last month, I put out a plea that we needed to get some more action on the giveaways. Otherwise, I wouldn't continue doing them. So I switched it up. Instead of doing 500 bicoins for 10 winners, I switched it up to do 5 winners, each get 1,000 bicoins each. Way more turnout that time, and it was a lot better. So I'm gonna do the same thing again. And I might mix it up in the future, maybe make a bigger giveaway, maybe like 2,500 for the winner, something like that. This month we're going to keep it the same again. So 5 separate winners are going to get 1,000 bicoins each, and I'm going to keep things the same as I always do. So there's a link down below in the description of this video. Open that, click on that. It's going to give you a Google form. In that Google form, you just provide 3 separate things in the form. So you're going to give me your name. I'm trying to click on it. It's not showing, but you're going to give me your name, or your shelter name. You're going to give me your game ID. You can get that by clicking on the gear icon here, and look at the bottom. It shows your number. You can see mine's 103578. This also shows up when you're loading. You get your loading screen as well. So I need those. I need that number, because that's how you're going to get your winnings. And then I'm going to have a random number. You're going to guess a random number. The 5 people that are the closest and get their numbers in the quickest are going to be the winners. And the number range this week is going to be, or this month is going to be 1,000 to 2,000. So put for the third entry on that form, put a random guess between 1,000 and 2,000, and the 5 that are the quickest will each get 5,000 bicoins. And for those of you that want to know, it seems like the giveaways are delayed for several weeks. It seems to be about 15th or so of next month, so you probably won't get your winnings until, 6 weeks from now, which is quite unfortunate. Trying to get that sped up, but that's what it's been the last couple months. So if you win in July, you'll get it within probably a couple weeks within August, but free bicoins, can't complain about that. So anyway, if that's something you're interested in, 5 winners again, just like we did last month, 1,000 bicoins each. All right, now let me go poke around at my castle here, or my shelter. I did mix things up a little bit. During this event that's going on, I went ahead and started cashing in some of my chests. I have a ridiculous amount of chests, and a bunch of them being the ones down here, which give you lots of resources. So I did a bunch of these. It gave me a bunch of food. It gave me extra water, so I was able to get through more levels of Doom Dome, and a bunch of iron. I used all that to start working on my hero. So I got my hero up better. I'm still doing Roxy, and I finally got her to all purple chips. And she now is epic, which unlocked the fiery fists, and it gives her, if the target's under 50%, the burning enemy they burn. They receive 20% less healing, which isn't fantastic, but it's something. And what, 1800 damage for 3 seconds. It's not wonderful, but it's better than nothing. So that actually, I was hoping it to be a little bit better, but all in all, not going to complain too much about that. So she's all 58. I'm not rushing her too much anymore because she's going to be at 60 before we know it. I have 2 level 60 fighters here. I don't even have it in my squad yet. I need to get some higher level gear, which you can see I have some from the last event. I didn't put those in yet. I'm hoping to get some from this event, so I'll probably, if the artifacts are good and the weaponry is good, I might go ahead and put 2 more 60s in my squad. Right now I'm running 3 60s and 3 50s. It works. I don't really see a need to push it any quicker. Got my squad power up to like 366 right now, so it's slowly creeping up. Nowhere near the top level, obviously. There's people in the 500s right now, a lot of people in the 400s. If I tried, I could probably get to the 400s without trying very hard. I have enough gear. I have 5 fighters. I could get up to 60. It wouldn't take long to get a 6th one. But again, I'm not rushing it. I don't really see the need to rush it. So I'll get there eventually. And everything else is pretty much built. So I think I'm going to stay with that approach for a while. I'm running low on nanites again, so hopefully this event I'll get some. But the next priority is going to be, working on purple chips for my fighters here. So that'll make them better, and that will raise the power as well, but they'll be efficiently higher. And then get some better weapons as well. That'll be the other part of the goal here. So still having a lot of blue chips. I got, I think, only 1 purple at this point, but I'm going to start working on getting some more purples on the key areas. I mean, I'm going to focus on like I've talked about strength versus power before, so I'm going to focus on the strength of that fighter. So if I have a sniper, they do damage, I'm going to focus on their damage. If I have a tank up front, I'm going to focus on their health or their armor to make them last longer up front. So that's going to be the focus. And then if I have a bunch of other stuff, then eventually down the stream I'll work, or down the line I'll work on the other ones, but that's going to be a while. What else? I think that's really about it. There's not a whole lot going on. Things are definitely a bit slow in this game, and there's a lot of frustrations. We had a big frustration with this last event. I'm on iOS mainly is what I play. Obviously I do have an emulator, which is Android, but I don't do that very often. As you can see in this game, it doesn't work very much at all. But they announced the event. They announced a code. If you guys don't know, if you click on the gear icon, there's a coupon code down there on the bottom here. You can click on that, and then you can enter a code, and they give you some free stuff. So they announced a coupon code. I tried to put it in iOS. It didn't work because I didn't have the update. The event went live. I still didn't have the update, and it was several hours into I think it was that first day they finally released it. It was 15 hours into the event when the iOS update finally came out. So Android players got to go and play the event and make some progress, and iOS didn't. So that was quite amazing that the game would actually do that. A lot of mistakes going on in this game, obviously, and hopefully they're learning and getting better. And I did see today that there was a new version of iOS that was released that already is announcing the next 2 events. So it looks like they already have the next 2 events coded into the software. It's out there, so now it's just a matter of turning it on. So hopefully we don't run into this problem again. But it's yet another frustration in the line of frustrations that we've seen in this game. So again, I'm still playing it. I'm still interested in it, but there's just so many frustrations that keep adding up. It seems like there are a lot of people that are quitting, and the slowness of the game, the slowness of progression is also not helping either. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm still here. I'm still playing. I'm not the only one still going in through the grind and everything, but I know many are also feeling the pain like I am. Speaking of the event, this is the event here, the Independence Day event. For better or worse, it's like all of our other events. We have 2 different styles that we play, pretty much, where you go up and down 3 different paths. Once you complete the 3 paths, you get the artifact at the end. Or we have this one, which is like crypto coins, crypto crates, crypto tunnels, whatever it's called this time. Same kind of thing, where you just basically earn a bunch of things, and this time it was these tags. As you see, I have 81,700. I haven't done any spinning. And then you can open different chests, and within those chests you get these premium items. So I haven't looked at these items yet, so I'm going to take a look at them right now. So we have a drone, which will give us extra restoration. I actually run those right now, so that'll be good. I usually keep it at a lower level. I don't go to the highest level, but if I get it, I'll use it. So good healing, and over 6 seconds, whatever. It's just a good healing. I'll happily take that. We got some good daggers up here when attacking, 25% to cause bleeding of 320. Nice, over 4 seconds. While the effect lasts, damage and attack speed get increased by 60%. So that's good. My tanks aren't usually primarily focused on doing damage, but looks like this will be a good way to increase that damage. That'll be good. We have an energy rifle for an engineer. When attacking, has a 25% chance to launch a grenade at a random enemy, prioritizing engineers. Upon impact, does damage plus engineering over a small area. And the target receives extra damage for the next 10 seconds. That could be useful. I'll take that one. And this artifact, definitely looking for that. The July the 4th artifact. Activates at the start of every battle. The enemy that deals the highest damage gets possessed and turns against his own fellows. This one seems like this would be highly useful, because I try to get my damage dealer that just does crazy damage, so getting one of my fighters turning on me seems like that would be pretty bad for my squad. So it seems like flip side, it'd be pretty good to get something like that. So that's what we're going for. So we have those 4 primary event items we're going for, and we have the 4 different chests, well 3 plus. So we got the daggers on the cheapie here. We have the energy rifle on the middle one, and that means we have the restoration up there. And then once you get 12,000 tags, so it looks like I'll get 6 of these big chests here. That would be 81,000 divided by 12 gives us 6 evenly, and then I'll probably buy my way to the last one, so we'll get 7 of them, unless I get everything, then maybe I won't. Today is the last day. This is the extra plus day that allows you to go ahead and cash in your tags here. So I'm just going to start on the top, just because we'll get rid of them a little bit quicker. My goal will obviously be to get rid of everything. Be nice if we get them right off the bat. Any nanites I get, I'm happy about, because I need those. I definitely want to start getting focusing on getting purple chips going for my fighters. And then obviously any of these will have this potential to be useful as well. I think I'm still looking at getting some level 60 gear. I got some, of course, but the more the better. These are nice, but the problem with these are just regular common chips. So then you got to level them to uncommon, then you got to level them up again and level them again. It just takes a long time and a lot of resources to get them higher. So it'd be nice if you can start getting some of these at a little bit higher level instead of the common. And I haven't really seen much of that. I probably have some chests that have some of them. There we go, another chest. I got a ton of these chests. They don't show me what they are, which is really inconvenient, but I've got so many in my inventory right now that it's just one more to use. So I think we'll take this up to 12,000, and then maybe we'll either go spend the big chest, or we'll just switch to another chest here. Ooh, even better than the last time. I've managed to spend, in leveling my hero all the way up to epic all the way through, I managed to spend all my legendary nanites, I managed to spend all my epic nanites, and now I'm on my rare ones, so anything extra is going to be helpful. I don't need these. I have a ton of these. I don't use them, so someday I probably will. But if I'm going to keep opening chests that give me water, I won't need them for a while. Oh, more nanites. Fantastic. That's all well and good. I didn't end up getting, I'm going to go to the big chest. Just because I can. Alright, so the good thing about the big chest is it gives you 3 different things. Last time I called it, because it's usually the worst possible. Out of everything here, the worst possible. So what's going to be the worst option here? Probably these 3 right here, where we get some data, we get a random implant, and we get 50 bicoins. That'll probably be the one that people get the most often. Obviously we got 6 to 7 chances, so hopefully we'll get this big artifact here at some point. And obviously we get 3 different things. Well, maybe this is a little bit worse. We get a brawler armor that we probably won't use, and then 2 other things that aren't that useful. So maybe that was the worst one. Alright, let's go do the middle chest this time. The goal here obviously is to get all of these special event items. And if I do manage to get them all, then maybe I won't make you guys sit through all the rest of the spinning. It'd be nice if we could like touch the screen here. I'm trying to make the spin end early, but it doesn't look like they've added that in there. They want to make sure you're sitting here and watching the entire spin every time, which is quite inconvenient. Ooh, there we go. I'll take premium. It's only 1 day, but I'll certainly take that. It comes in handy for sure. Alright, a lot of things that are not exciting. Gory coins. I have over 1 million gory coins, so that is certainly not something I need to get more of, and I'm not using them as it is. These are some pretty lowly items I'm getting. And it continues. Might need to back out here and try to reset and try to get some better pulls here. We're down to 64,000 tags. We started at 82,000, I think. Ooh, iron, I'll take that. Metal crate. I gotta use the right word. That one will be useful for sure. Metal seems to be the most in-demand resource out of everything in this game. Another premium. We're working our way over to that energy rifle a little bit closer. Alright, keep them coming. Okay, well, again, I don't know what that number is that I'm getting in there. It doesn't tell me, which would be nice. What if I click on it now? There we go, 320,000. Alright, 600,000 iron. I'll take it. Metal. So I'm curious what you guys are thinking. Let me know either in Discord or in the comments of this video of what your frustration levels are with this game. Is it getting to the point of it's getting too much and you want to, I'm gonna move. This is bad. After this I'll go to the next crate. Yeah, are you really struggling to continue to play this game? Are you ready to quit? Are you okay with it? The frustrations don't bother you? I'm just curious what everybody's thinking. It does seem to be that every release or every so often, way too often, there is, a fairly significant problem. So, and the download itself is 1.4 gig. I saw it today, so it's a massive download, which is way bigger than any of the other ones, I think. And there's crashes all the time, and it doesn't work on a lot of systems. I think it's a very resource intensive game, which is fine. They just need to set like some minimums saying, don't play on anything slower than this or whatever, and that would address some of those problems, but I don't think that's really been identified. But then like this last one, releasing the event before everybody even had the update, that certainly is a big no-no, at least in my mind. So I'm just curious what everybody's thinking. Is that similar frustrations you guys are seeing, or it is what it is? And one of the good things for me is I play a lot of different games and they're all fairly similar. So if I get frustrated with one, I can just go ahead and move to the other. And that is what I'm doing. The whole game idea that I am covering is starting to wear. So I am looking to add something different. And I got a couple games I'm looking to test out and add, and I will be putting those on the channel soon. So if you guys are playing any of those, Albion Online is going to be the first one I'll probably do. And then RuneScape I started before, but they did just release the iOS version, so I might restart that rather than doing it for live streams. Just try to do it in the videos, see if there's anybody that's interested in something like that. And for me, for my sanity, I need to have something a little bit different, because doing the exact same thing all the time it's kind of taking its toll, I think. So it makes these kind of frustrations in this game a little bit worse, because all the rest of the games don't have that. All the rest of the games are a lot smoother. All right, we are getting nothing here. They don't have these same problems that we're seeing with this game. So, yeah, anyway, so long drawn out question just to see what you guys are thinking about all this. And obviously we're, 30,000 tags spent in so far. And I haven't gotten really anything, just one legendary thing. I think I found that I've opened chests much earlier in the event before, and I've had better results. So maybe saving everything to the end, not a good idea? I don't know. I guess we'll see by the time we're done with everything. I probably shouldn't be wasting all of my spins here, because getting something that's just restoration is not probably the best piece of gear to try to get. So I'll do one more and then I'll go to another one. Yeah, either I'm having a lot of bad luck or drop rates are much less this time. The stuff I'm getting is much worse for sure. I keep moving this mouse around because I usually get screensaver coming on and I completely lock myself out. My goal will be not to have to restart this video for the first time in I don't know how many videos. Obviously you guys gotta deal with the black line down there. Alright, so it looks like we got 2 of those big crates right now. I could stop out and try to go get one of those. I think I'm gonna break out completely and just go to a different area, just to see if I can't reset my luck, because I am having a whole lot of nothing here so far. Let's just get out of the whole thing over here. See if there's anything worth looking at. There's really not in this game. That's the other thing about this game. I want something more that you can just do, just come in the game just to do. I guess really the only thing you have right now is the sieges. You can go in and attack different people, but once you get everything off your board, then you're done. And well, that's actually a bad example. For me, I just hit so many people that are like untouchable. 401,000, 500,000. There's no chance I can beat them, so I'm not going to fight them. Obviously I can go ahead and start playing the campaign because I'm way behind on the campaign, so that's one way to go for sure. But I'm looking for something like they have an arena type thing, which is kind of a version of the Doom Dome here, where you're just going PvP and fighting different battles against people and trying to win the tournament. So something like that. It's nice that they added a different play on it in this game, but it still is kind of auto mode. You get in there, you do your thing, and you're done. There's not really, you can't just go and grind or go and try different gear out, and it's that system is not very conducive to testing or motivating you to be the best that you can be, at least from what I've seen so far. Because your competition that you're fighting against is always going to increase at the same rate as what you are. So I can get 15 out of 15. I have to use some of the spells or whatever they're called in this game. And I'm far from optimized, and I can get through 15 out of 15 in Doom Dome. So I can usually get through, 10 of 10 without any spells of any sort, so that's good. But I know it's not spells, but other games are called spells, so I just call it spells in all the games. Alright, well, this is getting quite frustrating. We've gotten a whole lot of nothing so far. This may be one of the most boring videos ever if we don't get something here. But the good thing is, if you enter the giveaway, you got a chance to win 1,000 bicoins. So that's not so bad. Lots of data. I could use that to start leveling up some of my other heroes, and as I understand it, there's going to be more heroes coming into the game. We did just get one recently. There's going to be even more coming the way it sounds. Probably the army guy from this event. It sounds like they're setting him up to come back into the game. So we'll probably have a new quote-unquote event coming in where they do the month-long thing where you go through this big story mode and you get a lot of stuff, and then you also get another hero. So I would expect that's probably how they're going to introduce another hero. Given we're already in July, maybe that starts in August, or maybe sooner. So that would be something else to do in the game, at least. That'll be something a little different. I mean, I'm not even hitting in legendary items or anything. This is not turning out so well here. Alright, let's just, let's just do that and move it to that spot right now. See if that helps. I know it doesn't, but hey, I can say it might. I'm tempted just to put everything on the 12,000 crate because it makes everything go a lot quicker. Come on. I think the daggers are the one I probably want the most, so that's why I'm staying here. My preference would be, if I'm not going to hit the big one, get nanites every time. That would make me happy. I don't need any more fighters. I have a bunch of them already. dwellers. I got a bunch standing outside. I got my whole shelter full of 5 stars. Everybody trained where I need them to be, so I don't really need any more dwellers. It's possible once we go to CC 10, they will give us more players in our shelter. That's the way the other games have worked. They even have it at CC 11. Whether that comes into this game, I don't know. And that also allows more dwellers, so we'll see what happens. This is getting to be not good. Not very good at all. Alright, I'm going to take a break. I'm going over to the big chest here, just for something different. So let's go 3 attempts to try to get this torch, so we can at least get one of the event items here pretty soon. And there we go, 0 for 1. Same thing as last time. 2 times in a row we got the exact same thing. If I get another one, I might have to just reboot my game. Just try to Oh, we got a new legendary item. Fantastic. A Shredder Assault Rifle. 19% chance to launch under barrel grenade for 300 damage. Damage to group enemies. Prioritize engineers. That could be interesting. Probably not better than what I'm currently running, but... excuse me. Could be interesting. Plus we got legendary nanites, so that's not bad. Alright, let's take another one. This is our third... Oh, there it is. Boom. We got our first one. Fantastic. And we got more nanites out of it. We got our torch. Enemy that deals the highest damage will be possessed. So that was 1, 2... This is our third major chest. And we got our first event item. Fantastic. 1 down, 4 to go. Ooh, is this a percentage sign down here? No. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to the top here and work on our restoration weapon. I do have one of my level 60 fighters right now running a level 50 restoration. Maybe even be level 40. Just trying to keep that power down. But if I get this, I will probably go ahead and replace that right away. Food chest. So if I hit claim, no, I click on it. There we go. It tells me. So 360 and 270. Nothing crazy special, but not going to complain. And started using them, so that'll come in handy probably. Oh, I think our luck is changing. Another legendary item. Warzone chronograph. Okay. I am working on getting another sniper going, so that could come in handy. That was our fourth big chest, so we got it after 4. Not bad, especially considering how many of these other spins we've been going and getting nothing. Alright, well, I'm really looking for the daggers. I'm going back down to the daggers again. So we'll do the 600s again. Hopefully they add something worth buying. Ooh, excuse me. Apparently it is time to go to bed. Alright, down to 23,000. We're getting there. Going as quick as I can go, and still 28 minutes into this video. More coins. Another big chest coming along, so now when I get to that big chest, I guess the goal will either be legendary nanites or week-long premium. That'll be helpful for sure. I guess any other legendary item could be useful for, maybe, for the future. Alright, we gotta hit one of these times. We gotta be getting close. Like I said, the nanites are very, getting a bunch of them. Very, very much needed, so any and all that are coming in will find a use to start leveling up my fighters. Working my way towards getting a 400,000 squad. Oh, I do apologize for non-stop yawning here. Alright, we're coming down to our last 20,000 tags here. And I'm not looking at these weapons. Pretty much, if it's not legendary. Again, with some of the other games, it actually pays to keep your power down and maybe use a rare, or maybe use an epic weapon or the belt or something, so you're not raising your power too high, because there's certain people you fight against that are going to have higher powers. So you want to keep your power as low as possible so you can be nice and efficient. But doesn't seem to be as much of a thing in this game. Maybe a little bit, but not tons. So I'm not focused on that quite as much as I tried to in the other games. This is truly quite remarkable. Either the drop rates are just really low, my luck is really bad, or I had success in the last event and they decided not to give me success in this event. Or it's just truly random, because, you know, it is supposed to be random. Some people are going to do good, some people are going to do bad, and many will be in the middle. Should have been keeping track of how many I've been spinning here. It is a whole lot of nothing. That is one thing I have recognized. Fallen hero tokens at epic level. What is that giving us? 3? I didn't see the number. Two. I guess that's the same one as before. So 2. Seems like that would not be the epic level. Happy with that, but not with missing out on this event item here. I'd say there's pretty much no way at this point I'm going to get all 3 of them. I mean, I still have 12,000, so I still have quite a few spins left, but if they're going to keep the drop rates this low, there's one of them, finally. Fantastic. We got the daggers. Good, that's what I was going for. So, good damage. We'll do some testing with that one. As much as you can test in this game. That's not something that's easily done. Alright, so we got 2 of the 4 done. So now, I don't have tons of tags left. So we either the 800 or the 12. Let's look at this one again. 25% chance to launch a grenade. That does a ton. I'm going to go for that one. See if we can't get lucky and prove myself wrong and say there was no way we're going to get all 4 of them. See if I can get really lucky. The good news is we're spinning 800 tags at a time instead of 600, so the numbers are going down a little bit quicker. So we got a few less spins to go now. Back up to 2 more of the Patriot crates. I don't want more gory coins. I think I have crossed 1.3 million now. On my way to 1.4 million. Alright, less than 10k. So if we do 600 per spin, or these 800s? Uh-oh. Waiting for server response. That's not good. There we go. These are 800 per spin, so we got 11-ish spins to go if we stay here for the rest of them. There's no way I'd just leave it on the table. Actually, before I go to bed, oh no, I did just watch a commercial. So no more event commercials to watch. We'll have to see what we can spend to just try to finish our tags as close to 0. Getting a fair amount of bicoins too. That's always nice, obviously. Ooh, another iron crate, metal crate. This one is 320. That's good. I think I opened all my metal crates, so happy to take some more of those. Alright, well we need 2,000 tags at least to be able to have one chance for each one. to have a chance to get the last 2 items. And we're almost down to that 2,000. So it's looking like, come on, not gonna happen. As I expected, but still. Well, we'll just stay here. Unless we hit it. And we'll see where we're at on the big one on the bottom as well. Another iron crate. Okay, so we need 3,000 more points to get to another big chest. It seems like that should be a no-brainer. I should definitely do that. So I need 3,000. I have 700, so I need to potentially buy 2,300. And I can't buy 2,300, so I'd be buying 2,800. And it would cost me 500 bicoins. Not cheap, but at the same time, probably should do it. So we got 700 left. We could do this bottom one, which doesn't get us anything. So if we get 14, that'll put us at 2,100. That'd be 2 more spins. If I do 2,800, it'd be 3,500. So that would be 4 more spins. Maybe we'll try to space it out where we can get them down as low as possible. So just do 1 for now. We'll do another spin here. So we need 2,200 more to get another big crate. Whoops. I probably would disassemble it, but I'll have to look a little closer. Alright, so let me see where we're at here. 2,200 more. We have 1,300. And our buying, if we buy it, we would get 1,400 more. 14 would be 27. 16. Just can't make it work out perfectly here. Let's do one of these. Alright, not too good. Let's just go ahead and buy 1 more. So I can either get 2 mediums, that'll be 16, that'll be enough to get us to 12,000. I could do 1 big, that would be 700 left, so then I have to do a small, so I think I have to go for 2 in the middle. Since that gives me a chance to get something I don't have yet. Nothing, we got 1 more chance and that's it. Okay, we're going to be leaving 300 on the table the way it looks. And nothing. So we only got 2 out of the 4. I think that's probably pretty standard. I did a little bit more grinding this time. I actually did, like I said, did 15 and 15 in Doom Dome quite a few times. So I actually thought I would get a little bit more than 2. I thought I'd get at least 3, but it's okay. It is what it is. Can't expect to get everything every time. Alright, this is the 3rd time we land on this exact spot, so that is the crappiest out of all of them, obviously, as I've hit it 3 different times. Okay, and 1 last spin here. This is our last big chest. No premium here. There we go, we got some more epic minutes at least. We got another weapon, and that is it. No more spins here. So I think that will wrap up the Independence Day event. I got 300 more tags to spin, which I don't have right now. Let's go back here. There we go. We have 2 of the 4 items. We missed a couple, but that's okay. So, hey, not bad. Free items, more or less. That's what I always say. And the reality is there's so many events in this game that there'll be another one around the corner pretty soon with more stuff that we can get. So, not too big of a deal. Alright, so for those of you who are still here, don't forget to enter that giveaway. You can see the details down below in the description. I'll keep it open for like a week or so. I'm not going to set an exact date. I want to make sure there's enough people entering. And in the past, I've had to go out and beg people to enter, so hopefully that doesn't happen again this time. But when I do that, I end up keeping it open longer. So again, hopefully that won't be the case this time, but we will see. So, all right, well, hopefully you guys got some good stuff. And until the next time, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.